Ub to start the day, so they have the advantage in the group. The ball is in their court, so to speak. But they're going up against the veterans of Ub now, the veterans of New York Harlem, led by Disco Damo, Dominique Jones, Kadani Brutus, who has gone into some type of Super Saiyan mode. With Christopher Mosley as well. Sang Pauli, size, athleticism, youth. All attributes that favor them. But oftentimes, 3x3 experience is the great decider. So CD Baikame with Miles Osei, with Denzel Ajiman, and the future, Fabian Giesman. So that's Team St. Pauli. This will be the last that we see of them in 2024, this tournament. Probably not this game. We'll see how it pans out. New York Harlem trying to force a three-way tie and advance via the points tiebreaker. But they're going to need some help. Coin flip. That'll determine the opening possession. This 10-minute sprint to 21. We got 4 left on the day. Shout out to Veshko and Murat Siner representing Turkey and Serbia. They will officiate this one. Fabian Giesman was fabulous in the opener against Ub. Absolutely unstoppable. This 19-year-old future star. It was a G-man who knocked down 3 twos in that contest against Ub that also helped lift them to victory. What they cannot do is underestimate New York Harlem. They could be as tough of an opponent as Ub. All you have to do is look at that first contest that we saw between New York Harlem and Ub to know how competitive that they will be. So no time for these young stars of Germany to let their guards down. New York Harlem trying to bounce back after that 21-17 loss to Ub. And this group is still very much undecided. Make no mistake about it. All right, they got the kicks laced. The horn has sounded. 10 minutes on the game clock. We are back underway at the regular season finale. Shenzhen Masters 2024. Let's get back to it. New York Harlem, St. Pauli, USA against Germany. Damo fading, missing. Mosley, he's going to have to try to wrangle the future. Fabian Giesman, a 19-year-old phenom, and the 20-year-old athletic dynamo, Denzel Ajiman. Giesman trying to feed it inside. Ajiman still with it, taking it right at Damo, and Damo wasn't having it. He says, go on somewhere with that youngster. Kadani now, pull up, 15-footer. That one rolls off the iron, and G-Man will kick it out. CD by Kame, goes by Damo. And Mosley will draw the foul. Does not get the score to count. It was nice, though. So Ub wrapped up with 38 points. 38 points is what they have. New York Harlem need to win and score 21 points. Obviously, a St. Pauli win decides the group easily. But New York Harlem need to win and score 21 points. St. Pauli need 20 points even in a loss. So if they score 20, they'll still get in. Baikame getting active in this one. I mentioned earlier, it'd be a good idea to get CD involved. Mosley to the crib. He laid on him like he was tired. What a finish by Mosley. Baikame, not good that time. And it's Giesman getting physical with Mosley. He said, hey, that German engineering's something different. Hold on. My shoulder out of socket. He's all right. He'll get arrested. We get back to it. The Don. Damo turning on the burners. Finger roll. Now it's Osei. Changing direction. He will get a bucket. A 3-2 lead for St. Pauli. A minute and a half in to this last Pool A contest. Last regular season Masters of the season. Last chance for teams to improve their standing. World Tour final is already set for Hong Kong next week. Nice ball movement. Oh, what a display of sharing. Mosley. Oh, where are you going? Oh, he smoked the layup, but he recovers and scores it. 1 point lead, St. Pauli. Denzel, bullet pass. That'll leave 3 seconds on the shot clock. They ended up going off of New York Harlem. Disco Damo now defending Giesman. Giesman decides to pull the 2. That's exactly what Damo wanted him to do. Giesman again, 17% from long range this year. And as a defender, you will live with him shooting those. What you don't want him doing is getting the ball within 5 feet of the basket, because then that becomes problematic. Mosley moving left, decides to get it to direct deposit, and that deposit is rejected. That check voided. He says direct deposit, your money's no good here. Let me fix my hair. 4-3 still. Here comes Osei. Damo holds his own, but he can't get up to that elevation. Not with the 6'10" Giesman. 2-ball rolls off the iron from Damo. Ajima inside. Jump hook, no good. And that one poked out of bounds. Good hustle both ways. Here's that last score from the future. Just elevates and makes light work of Damo. Undersized in that matchup. Miles. Giesman. He likes shooting those, but they don't like him back. Has not made a 2 yet. Baikame is there to clean up the mess. Mosley spins free and yammed it. And then St. Pauli will turn it over. So check out Mosley. Nobody there to contest the smash as he leaves Baikame in the dust.
Here we go. Follow me, DJ Nas. Here we go. Shit, 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 shit. Faster, hey.
Giesman, who might end up atop the scoring charts by the end of business today. He has been all business in this contest. 2-point advantage for St. Pauli. Disco Damo. He was in his spot. He had something brewing. But that pass to Mosley just out of reach. Giesman will get his own miss. He was gifted with size, and he's also gifted with skill. One of them wasn't natural. Turn around, no good. Oh, that's a wild pass. Now Ajiman's gonna take off. Oh, reverse leg. Yeah. Now Damo trying to do something strange. Gives it up. Mosley, pump fake, great defense, better offense. Inside they go. Down to the post office. So Oob had no answer for Giesman, neither does New York Harlem. Oh, well, never mind. The answer is Damo. Quick move, comes free, and lays it. Oh, he got his stuff deflated. His ego was deflated now. 9-6. Giesman finally sees one hit the bottom of the net. His first two-piece of the day, 11-6. Damo, right back at you. Fighting fire with fire. It's about to get hot up in here. Up fake. Giesman attacking. This kid is all business like an LLC. Kadani Brutus ain't going nowhere. He's strapped too. Back to a 2-point game. And Ajiman has it poked away. But again, New York Harlem is not to be slept on. Damo knocking one down, then it's the dawn. Highlights in reverse order. But it don't change the truth. There's Giesman's two-piece, and oh my. Oh my. Oh, he's still feeling it, like emotions taking him over. Ajiman with another two, his fourth of the day, makes it 14-10. Mosley, no, tough shot. Baikame with the D. Miles Osei now. Osei to Baikame. Baikame to the cup, no good. Kadani, swing it out. And no good. On the 2 attempt, Austin Hill got a foul underneath them. Second team foul. But the left stroke has been going today for Ajiman. Damo getting pesky. He delivers the stolen goods, and it's scored. 14-11, St. Pauli being tested. What's the resolve look like? Oh, nice move. No bucket. Got a whistle here, though. And a shove is called. And that is on St. Pauli. Third. Damo took one in the eye socket. Damo, your 2019 World Tour regular season MVP. Hill, no. The future. Sensation. He got more hits than Future, the rapper. Damo, floating. 16-12, Giesman. They double daring. I don't know if they want to keep giving the big man looks. He's knocked down a couple deuces in this game. He's seeing the rim pretty clearly as of now. Streaky, but They're streaking in the right direction. Once Giesma gets consistent from deep, I don't see anybody stopping.
Official replica uniforms. All you gotta do is scan that QR code, get yourselves in the running. You can get yourselves some FIBA 3x3 replica uniforms.
Teams will make their way back onto the court. New York Harlem in a must-win situation. Made it all the way to the semifinals in Edmonton earlier this year. And had some time off the tour. They got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to erase a 4-point deficit. And Damo actually was cut bleeding from that last elbow that he took. So he's not available at the moment. He's getting doctored up.
16 foul pool. One shot down here for Giesman and St. Pauli.
But people, when we talk about 3x3, especially from the American teams, before there was a Miami, before there was a Princeton, there was New York Harlem. Super Dave, Marcel Esenhune. No. These type of players help grow the game, especially Damo. Nobody more so than Damo. He took the man to school and didn't even give him a lunch bag. Giesman. Oh, whoa. And now Damo putting the pressure on Osei. Damo still got that thing on the string at 36. Do they have the endurance to pull this out? Again, New York Harlem have to score 21. Kadani, fall away. Just long. St. Pauli are safe if they hit 20 points. Uh-oh, Giesman. Yep, easy smash for him.
Giesman goes easy.
Giesman, again, continuing to climb the scoring charts.
Decisions to be made. Plays to be
Eye to eye with the rim, pretty much on that dunk. And he was gassed. Could be the future face of 3x3. I know it's high praise, but the ceiling is so high for that young man at 19. What an accomplishment it would be for St. Pauli to go undefeated in this group to close the regular season. It will certainly be a serve notice to the rest of the league going into 2025. They'll be looking at this team a lot differently if they can pull it out. That one touches Damo's hand last, it looked like, from this angle. And that is exactly what it was. Ball over to St. Pauli. Oh, CD travel. Here we go, Kadani. No hesitation. He'll miss it. CD to Giesman. CD, Vaikame has it poked away. Denzel can't stroke it. Vaikame with that length will keep it alive. Man. Now Giesman lines another one up, no good. Quick trigger from Kadani, no. Offensive rebound though. 2 minutes to go. They need one of these to fall, and there it is right there. Exactly what New York Harlem needed, a spark, a glimmer of hope. And that 2-ball from Austin Lerone Hill. You better call Lerone. 18-15. Buck 50. Giesman is dunking everything. Hills. Yeah, Hill to the crib. St. Pauli can win it with a 2. They can't give him any looks. He is destroying the rim. Fabian Giesman. He's going to take the dunk lead in this game alone. He's having his own dunk contest. 2016 is Damo will miss it. Pauli need one more. Looking to take down 2 3x3 powers. One still current and one from the recent past. G-Man, oh, he should have dunked it or tried. So a minute and 4 seconds to go. Harlem ball. They are still alive. I've seen Kadani and Damo do some crazy things, especially in that Lausanne Masters win. Hill, give me that. Out-muscled Osei to snag it. Giesman, if he doesn't settle for 2, he does settle for 2. That's exactly what New York Harlem want. Oh, Hill stepped on the line. These type of mistakes New York Harlem can't afford when they're trying to make this comeback. And yeah, you can see it clear as day. Can they stave off defeat? Denzel, ball screen for G-Man. He will attack up top. Oh, they can connect on the oop, but a G-Man with the finishing touch. Pauli, undefeated in this group with Oob and New York Harlem. Harlem are out day 1. Oob will advance as the 2 seed from Group A. But look out, Pauli are on their way up. 2-0, heading to the quarterfinals at this regular season finale. And New York Harlem bow out day 1. 3 more games left. Pauli are the real deal, in case you were wondering. These are 2, obviously Oob and New York Harlem. They're no pushovers. And yet and still, they handle their business against Disco Damo and company. So Pool B action coming up next after the highlights. Another signature victory for the young stars, the rising stars from Germany. All right, there's a look at how Pool A ended up. And don't lie, y'all didn't pick Pauli to win that group. We all had Oob. But, you know, it's good to get a surprise every so often. So here's Kandava, Turība, and Kanchanaburi. And this is a play-in game. Winner advances to the quarterfinals.
All right, and now representing Team
Both of these teams falling to Amsterdam. So now they have to settle it between themselves on a spot in the quarters. Kandava Turība out first with Martins Krumins, the Olympic champion and 3x3 legend, the ultimate warrior, Edgars Krumins. Next down, Sigmars Raimond. And last but not least, Francis Latsis.
Number 3, Francis Latsis. Let's give it up. 掌声送给来自拉脱维亚的 Kandava Turība.
That is Kandava Turība. They will, again, in case you missed it earlier, they are into the qualifying draw of the World Tour final next week. By virtue of having the most wins on the pro circuit outside of Princeton. Princeton qualifies with the 12th seed, so that opened the door for Kandava Turība.
Number 5, Pauli.
So out come the World Tour debutantes, Kanchanaburi.
Number 2, Bandit
Janton. Hawan Sak Ramniana. Darakorn Panichatra. And Wacharachat Tonpatni.
掌声送给来自泰国的
So they are quick. I do think that they are going to struggle with the physicality of this Kandava team. They are brutes. And you can see the size difference. In this case, size matters. But so does speed. So contrasting styles, but I would expect Kandava Turība to beat it inside a bunch, attack the basket a lot, and look for open shots off of driving kicks. Now, if I'm the coach of Kanchanaburi, they got to find a way to convert their looks from long range. It changes the game. Speed the game up. They're not going to win a one-point scoring game. They've got to find ways to knock down shots. They've got to hit the open looks. That's what counts if they want to advance to their first ever quarterfinal. And that would be arguably the second biggest shock of the day. After that Pauli win over, maybe the biggest shock of the day if Kanchanaburi can win here.
Are you ready? It's game time!
Game time! The bell has sounded. Here we go. Last game in Pool B. Winner goes to the quarterfinals. Hezi, drive, kick. You got to make one extra pass. He had enough time to make an extra pass, and he shot up that mess. Raimond lines one up. Two. Wet. If Raimond can get looks and knock him down, let's see. He's trying to go 2 for 2, and that time he goes off the glass. So he mixed it up. First, the all-net version, and then he banked it. So it's a Sigmars Raimond show in the first 30 seconds of this one. Giving Kandava Turība a 4-zip lead. Crossover. Oh, hashtag quickies. Yeah, bandit. Oh, stop it. Why you do that? I wasn't ready. 5-1. High arc? No. But check out Latsis. with the two-handed ram. He's going to get opportunities to play above the rim in this one. Forces up a two, it's no good. Oh, wow. Whoa. Krumins. How did he? It seemed like that ball was pretty high and he might have took some steps. Quick hands. I like the intensity from Guangdong. But Kandava Turība are just making it rain. And this looks like another bully fest. Oh, Krumins, no good. Oh, Raimo. Man, it's like stayed in the air forever. Right back though. Tong Pa Di. The two makes it a 5-point game. Krumins. Long two. Nope. That one deflected. So 9 seconds left on the shot clock. A fiery start. Pull up, he just hit one. He won't get that one. $8:10 on the game clock. Kandava Turība is trying to sprint to that 21-point mark. They try the back door. And that is no good. Well, the play is no good because they turned it over. Moving right is Parichatra. Not a chance. Stays where it's at. Kandava Turība really haven't gone much to the post. They've shot a bunch of twos. I think that works to the favor of Kanchanaburi. Oh, step too fast, extra step, which will turn it over. If Kanchanaburi can just compose themselves, they might have a chance to hang in this game. And if Kandava Turība can exercise their advantages, that's the advantage right there. They've shot a lot of twos, and they've hit a lot of twos in their defense. But I think it's time for them to start slowing the game down some and going to the more certain bucket every play. Try to get Kanchanaburi in foul trouble if they can. So Kanchanaburi will call a timeout. It kind of shows that inexperience because here we are at the 7:26 mark. They're gonna get a break. First dead ball after the 7-minute mark. So no need to waste that timeout now when we got so much time left in the game. But they'll learn as they go. How good has Zigmar's Raimo been in this game so far? And he's not done being featured in this 10-minute film. That's a foul on Kandava. Krumins will get a rest. So will Raniano. Wide open shooter in the corner. Count those. Tong Pa Di with his second two-piece strike in this one. Still a 5-point game as Lotsis settles for the 2 attempt. Raimo, he likes that spot. Doesn't hit it. Rebound. Score. Up top they go. Looking for a third double dip. Not that time. Lotsis rebound. Lotsis uses the screen. And Raimo with position. No choice but to foul there. And here's that media timeout I was telling you about. First dead ball after the 7-minute mark. 6-point lead for Kandava Turība. Hong Kong bound next week. And I think that Kandava Turība can actually make some noise. They're going to be in the qualifying draw with Princeton and with Hong Kong for a spot in the World Tour Final main draw. That's next week. I think they're capable of coming out of that QD. Make no mistake about it. It's going to come down between them and Princeton. No shade to Hong Kong. Cummins, he'll misfire. Offensive rebound though. One thing that Kandava Turība does really well is they rebound the ball. Top 5 in rebounding in the league this year as that one rolls out. Lotsis just firing at will. So Kandava a little bit trigger happy. I'm not sure why. Oh, shoot, what had happened was Lotsis, no. Kandava you don't get the sense that they feel like they're under any threat in this game. They're kind of just going through the motions. As Lotsis will lay that one in. Shimmy Shea. Oh, just kind of lost his bearings there. Got a little bit frazzled. Pani Chachra throws it away. Kandava with double the scoring of Kanchanaburi. Raimo up top. Oh, they trying to put highlights on these kids' heads. Oh, he brought all the fakes. All the counterfeits underneath. Oh, he can get up too? This Cummins? Okay, in fairness, he's the only Cummins that can duck out there, so. 13-7, make it 8. The Scoop team do off the glass. Raimo runs into traffic. Now he's free to do that. A dunk fest for Kandava and a 14-8 lead. That layup converted. Ramiyanen on that last score. Cummins lost it for just a bit. Then throws a poor pass. Lazy pass. There's a precise pass. Will it lead to a score? Crossover, dribble drive, ball fake, kick out, 2-ball on the way. Payam. John Thong keeping Kanchanaburi in this one. Dime delivered. As Raimo gets the score. Whoa. Oh. That was embarrassing. 15-11. It happens to the best of us. 4-point lead. 4:11 left. There's the kick out. This is how you knock it down. No rim needed. All net from the corner in a 2-possession game. Crew operating from the elbow. Got a foul on Black, the 4th. Cummins to Cummins. Lotsis. He's fouled. The reach in. Pani Chachra in a bad position. Back-to-back quick fouls on Kanchanaburi. Ziggy. Too Lotsis. Too much athleticism and too much size. And got the big lead early thanks to some hot shoot from outside. So Kandava can match your firepower from distance. And in a matchup like this, with the size advantage, now you got to deal with both of those things. Looks like it's going to be too much for Kanchanaburi to deal with.
我们已经展示出深圳球迷的热情来，9个 champion。
Sigmars to Lotsis. Plenty of height and plenty of might. Kandava 4 points away. Fall away. Take it away. Defense from Lotsis. Rebound out to Krumins. Slight fake. Lotsis 2-ball. Boom.
来到了19比11。
19-11.
坎纳瓦队
This one will be ending before the limit.
再得2分的话，将要保分带走比赛。
And there's another steal. Oh, there's a good look.
这球放了1分，赛点 is game point。
Game point, Kandava.
加速，给到
Oh,
外线
beautiful dish. Can you finish it? Lotsis can't end the game, but a 7-point advantage. Likely too much for Kanchanaburi to overcome. Cross, kick, no, not that time. Oh, he telegraphed that pass. All day long, missed it. Krumins with 1 point to go.
漂亮的一个传球的主击，依然是给到坎达瓦的赛点，再得1分将要带走比赛。泰国队还在奋力的
7-point lead. Krumins. Hey, a little bit sloppy. Shot clock violation. .220 to go in this one. They'll give up an easy bucket just to get the Wilson back.
做好防守，基本上就是贴身，
Just delaying the inevitable.
选择强势，但是自己的运球失误。
That ball goes off
来，
of
我们热情的深圳球迷们，
of
掌声欢呼
Kanchanaburi.
声送给我们的球队，加油助威！
Let's take another look. Oh no. I think that should be black ball. Well, it's not. Instead, oh, Krumins misses. And that should be ball game. It is ball game. Just delay on the horn. But that is it. That is done. It is over. 21-14. And a runaway victory for Kandava Turība. So they survive and advance. And didn't have much of a test against the newcomers to the World Tour. So not a shock at all. Kandava Turība handled their business. And that is the win that will preserve their spot on day 2. So after suffering that loss to Amsterdam, they bounced back. 2 more games left. And the quarterfinals of this regular season finale will be set for tomorrow. 2 more timid prints. Enjoy the highlights. We move into Pool C action coming up next.
这场比赛呢是我们今天晚上的倒数第2场，同样还有更多的机会留给现场的新朋友们，可以扫描我们屏幕当中的2维码，赢取FIBA 3x3 的真品球衣。已经有很多非常有意思的照片，那么在我们的导播的这边已经可以看到，有美女，有可爱的小朋友。 有劲爆的爆扣，究竟谁能够赢得最后的奖励？我们一起拭目以待。
Welcome to the World Tour.
女士们、先生们，下一场比赛将是由来自蒙古国的乌兰巴托队对阵来自奥地利的维也纳队。来，在比赛开始之前，邀请所有的球迷朋友跟着音乐的节奏一起拍手，迎接球队的入场。
Alrighty. Ulaanbaatar, MMC, Energy, and Vienna.
Let's go.
Vienna coming out with a 20-18 victory in their opener over Paris. Ulaanbaatar losing to Paris.
And now introducing
So,
Team Ulaanbaatar.
the onus is on them to get the job done. And the only question is, can they get some offense? Can they give themselves an opportunity to win? They have got to put the round thing in the round thing is the name of the game. And for whatever reason, something that Ulaanbaatar has been struggling with here recently, they are World Tour final bound. So if there's any time to get it corrected, it'll be then. But they'd like to start seeing some signs now. They got the skill, they got the talent to do it. A tough matchup against Vienna, though. They are even head-to-head. Although this year, Ulaanbaatar's beaten Vienna twice in 2024, so maybe they got the remedy.
And let's go for Team Vienna, number 8, Fabio Sonner.
Ulaanbaatar is out. Delgan Yamdapa, Damasambu. Delgani Bat, Otkonja Gotsot, and Steve Sir.
Number 2,
And Vienna.
Tony
Back on the floor with Fabioso. TB2. The burner.
Number 7, Nico Kandava.
And Quinsanity. The man with 3
And we have number
nicknames.
9, Quincy Diggs.
Quincy Diggs, last but not least, to join his Austrian teammates.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up.
Team Vienna, number 2 on the World Tour rankings this year. And what a season it has been. They want to wrap things up undefeated. If they dispense of Ulaanbaatar, they'll go into the quarterfinals with an unbeaten record. And it'll preserve Paris' spot.
From Japan, Nakashi.
So let's get warmed up. This is strength on strength. I talk a lot about versatility and how important it is in 3x3. I think Vienna exemplified that versatility as much as any team in the league. Maybe the only comparison would be, they don't have many liabilities defensively. They all can defend on the perimeter. They all can defend in the post. They're all capable shooters from long range. They can all drive to the bucket. They can all finish through contact. So, there just aren't a lot of weaknesses on this Vienna squad. They've racked up a 26-14 record this year. And are considered, would you consider them amongst the favorites? That's a question for y'all. I say when we talk about favorites for the World Tour final, Miami, Amsterdam, yeah, let's put Vienna in there. Let's put Vienna in there. Let's put some respect on Vienna's name. They've been the second best team in all of 3x3 in 2024. They'll try to prove it again in this next 10-minute sprint, which is now underway at the regular season finale, day 1, final game in Pool C. Steve, sir? No, sir. To start the game. DB2 over to Burner. Burner driving right. He whips it out. Tony to the crib, lefty leg. Comes off the front of the iron. Fabioso gives it over to Kaltenbrunner. Burner releases from Tulane, in and out, lands in the lap of Sonell, and he blows the layup. Sir, one dribble, quick shot, wetter. Ulaanbaatar draw first blood. Sonell wants to strike back, but he only strikes iron. And then a foul on Kaltenbrunner. Ulaanbaatar want to slow the game down. They don't want Vienna to speed them up. Sir picking up where he left off. Share with the first 3 points for Ulaanbaatar. Cannot keep up with Kaltenbrunner, but he cannot make the layup. So no harm done. Igbot drops it off. Panda. He will draw the foul. So Vienna not having the ideal start. And you heard Quincy Diggs tell the rest of his teammates, wake up. Wake up. Now Vienna have had to come from the qualifying draw, went undefeated earlier, but they started hooping much earlier in the day as the qualifying draw started at 10 a.m. this morning. Here it is, nearly 8:30, and they're back on the floor. So they'll have a total of 4 games today. This being the 4th. Oh, pandemonium. That time he was betrayed by the ball in the rim. It was another one. They just hung on the edge. As Ulaanbaatar will pick up their first foul. Ogonjagal is out, as is Sonell. Round comes Diggs. Finders, keepers, losers, winners. Good look to the cutting Blazon. Another look. What a finish there from TB2. Blazon at the stripe, good for about 4 points per game this year. Adjusting to this 3x3 game tells me it's a lot different than 5-on-5. No stuff, bro. Ogonjagal scored over Diggs. Ulaanbaatar maintaining the 2-point advantage for now, but we're just scratching the surface. Diggs, not that time. Blazon saves it to the wrong-colored jerseys. Quick entry pass to the floor, and he blows it, but he gets it back. He's denied by Diggs. Third time is a charm. So Ulaanbaatar looking a lot more spry, a lot quicker off their feet, better passing, good decision making. Kaltenbrunner took Quincy's advice. He woke up, knocks down the shot, and gets Vienna within one. The bull. Uh-oh, that pass is intercepted. TV2, Werner. Good knockdown, some consecutive twos. Now the Horseman. Sir with that up fake. Left it flat. Right back. Oh, he gave it up though. Telegraphed the pass and he said, my bad pass. And now he's gonna get called for the foul for certain, yeah. And Sir at 42. Still giving it his all. He said, I got hooked. I don't know. Easy work. Quincy Diggs, even at 5 apiece, but only for a blink. Doggone Inkbot splats it from deep. Kaltenbrunner spinning. He's got an open Fabio, so close. Still doesn't go. Gonjagal, no. Inkbot saying that went off of Diggs, but no, it'll be whistled off of Ulaanbaatar. Time for a media timeout in the 2-point game. The Mongolians in front, trying to survive. So here's how they got it done. Diggs and Inkbot slap fives on that two-man. It's been Ulaanbaatar leading from the very beginning. Vienna were able to tie it for only a second. And now 7-5 as we get back to the action inside. Fabio. Lefty layup. Fight through the screens. Diggs has to adjust to keep up with the Horsemen. Great defensive stand. That'll leave just a second left for Steve Sir to get a shot up. Diggs taking the offensive contact. Sir touches nothing. Kaltenbrunner up fake. Step back. Diggs. He will fire too strong. Inkbot, same thing. Back-to-back misses. Blazon heads up defensive play. He'll get the steal. Werner, 2-ball. Yes, Sir. Back down to a 1-point game. And Sir with a response. Sir runs to the 2-point arc. Instead of taking the layup, I like that decision actually from Sir. Now don't get mad at me for what I'm about to say. Just like Steph Curry will pull up on a fast break from 3 in the NBA, Steve Sir is the type of shooter that can pass up an open layup to run to the 2-point arc at 3x3. And you're asking yourself, did the voice just compare Steve Sir to Steph Curry? Yeah, indirectly, right? Keep it in context. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. Nobody's Steph Curry. But you get the point I'm making, right? All right, 9-8. 5.5 to go. Werner will take it on the right wing. He decides to drive. Right decisions. Gonjagal with no choice but to foul, and that was on the way up. And that will put Kaltenbrunner on the line, shooting 1. Nico Kaltenbrunner, MVP of the Europe Cup 2024. Such an emotional tournament for him, and having his brothers there to watch him hoist that trophy and get the MVP, and him helping his team earn the #2 slot in the World Tour standings. And defensive plays like that also had a man hyped up.
在宣泄着刚刚的不满。
Kanchanaburi, a lockdown defense. Never an easy post. He can move his foot, move his feet on the perimeter as well. 9-9 game. Let's see what they have offensively. He's going to stop and go Hezi. And he's hit hard by the Bull. He'll head back up to the free throw line and trying to work something out. Took a shot in the ribs. Kanchanaburi is grimacing as he heads up to the free throw line. Go, taking his time and knocking it in. Vienna with their first lead of the game. Ulaanbaatar in and out, nowhere to go with it. Navasambu tells Diggs, you too little down here. Louisville got to everybody though. So now, what? Was that deflected? If that wasn't deflected. And knocks down the first one. And the second one. We got a 13-12 game. Davasambu, bully ball. He will convert over Kandava. Thought about the two instead, gives it up to Sonel. Sonel, Sir trying to stick with him. Oh, great defense there from the 42-year-old Steve Sir. Keeping up with Sonel and then swiping it away from behind. TB2 and the Sheriff. Oh. Sir's got to give a clean check. Oh wait, never mind. He gave him a clean check. Somehow, Lazan just mishandled it. He's telling me that he threw it through his leg intentionally. I don't know about that, Tony. I don't know about that, Tony. You don't see a turnover like that very often. And you don't see players like Davasambu come along very often. They're a unique player indeed. He's got to use all of his skill set to help Ulaanbaatar for this game. Ulaanbaatar lost by 8 to Paris. So they're going to have to win this one going away. In fact, I think they need to win this one by 8 to get in. I'll double check that. TV2. That'll count, plus the free throw attempts are coming. But look at Tony Blazon, the composure, to grab that ball and get the shot up with the contact. Too strong on the free throw. Best he can do now is make it a 2-point play with 3:42 left. One more to come for Tony Blazon. Oh, he blew him both. Whoa. That's not good. Especially, got myself in, we're missing. Oh, Kanchanaburi, he's hopped and skipped before dribbling the ball. So Vienna have not been at their sharpest in this game. We see Kanchanaburi keeps blowing on his hand. I'm not sure what. And he started doing that after he took that shot in the rim circle and that collision with Inkbot. Just something to keep an eye on. He's undeterred. Can't get it. It's been the Tony Blazon game for Vienna now. He's keeping him in it. Serve. Pulls it with the defense smothered on him. Vienna will attack off the rebound. Blazon set the ball screen. Kanchanaburi runs into Ulaanbaatar. He spins, goes right, goes up off the glass. .251 left. This is the last game in Pool C. Vienna control their own destiny with a win. Settles the group easily. Now Sonel working on serve. Nobody to give it to, so he goes up. Has not been his best offensive game. Fabio Sonel looking to lock up. And an offensive foul. 9th on Ulaanbaatar. Next foul on the Mongolians. And they'll be in the double penalty. Vienna have to use that intel to their benefit and really pressure this team on the drive. Attack on the inside, I wouldn't settle for a 2. And sure enough, that's what they do. With a team that has 9 fouls. What do I know? Oh, man. Blazon blew it. And Vienna are going to throw it away. Sloppy game. Both teams with a bunch of turnovers. Ulaanbaatar came out sharp. Now their sharp shooter will take a look. Marner, no. Rebound goes to Diggs though. Minute 50 and counting. Diggs, no hesitation, just hydration. Water from the corner. No, sir, that time. Loose ball, back out to Steve. The Sheriff, oh, man. Mishandled out of bounds. Sir says, my bad. Apparently he had too much heat on it. I didn't think that was his fault at all. But look at Diggs, just a slight misdirection. Throws the defense off. And the Sheriff, he's got the master stroke. And a 1-point Vienna lead. Kanchanaburi, no, not enough on it. Serve, no. Minute 15. Blazon converts it. So Paris watching this game closely, who lost to Vienna but blew out Ulaanbaatar. I believe they're going to be safe. So Ulaanbaatar up to 27 points. Make that 29! The Sheriff is having a solo shootout. Vienna need one to win. Oh, there's a foul called on the 2 attempt. So hold on a second. Dogan Inkbot could win this game for Ulaanbaatar at the line. But I don't think that they'll be able to emerge from a 3-way tie because that would give them 32 points. Vienna already up to 39. And Paris would have enough as well. So it won't matter. Inkbot looking to close this one out. But the math ain't mathing for Ulaanbaatar, and he misses it. I don't think the fans understand what's at stake here with the tiebreaker scenario. They're holding out hope. But you can't score 11 points in a game and expect to get in.
Let's go next.
Tied up. Quincy digs. Oh, he missed it. Blazon says, wait, chill. No need to panic. I like that. It's a savvy decision. 6 to shoot. Carlton Brunner left alone. He's fouled. Brunner now at the line, and you can see the slumped shoulders and the lowered heads of Ulaanbaatar, who know this one is very likely going to end at the stripe. Carlton Brunner, a 70% free throw shooter, and he just needs one here. Oh, not just that, but that was the 10th foul on Ulaanbaatar. So, not just the 2 free throws per possession. I don't think we're going to get that far. Carlton Brunner can't put it away, not yet. 1 to come for an undefeated day. From the qualifying draw to the main draw for Vienna. Carlton Brunner, Carlton Brunner's gonna laugh, smile that one off. Nico sets the screen. Quincy Diggs says, let me give it up to Tony Blazon. He'll miss it. Ulaanbaatar gets stealing, and they do the horseman. Sprint to the rim, and Ulaanbaatar get the W over Vienna. But it will not be enough. They finished with 33 points and ultimately will not advance, but still a nice Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. The horseman getting in there and getting the W. 21-20 over Vienna. They are now 3-0 this year. And head-to-head against Vienna, I don't know what that's about. So again, they still won't be advancing. It'll be Vienna, and it will be Paris. We'll show you the brackets at the end of business today. But there's still one more order of business left. And that is our final Pool D game. which is just a couple of moments away. So let's put a cap on day one of this regular season finale. See Raudondvaris getting riled up and ready right now. As they get ready to lace them up with Princeton. That's coming your way next here in Shenzhen.
We are ready once again.
So there is the group. Pool C, three-way tie, and Ulaanbaatar on the outside looking in. Congratulations to Vienna and Paris, who will play on for the quarterfinals and maybe beyond tomorrow. We'll see. Last game of the day, Raudondvaris, Hoptrans, and Princeton. Here we go. Could be looking at a three-way tie in this group. We'll see. Princeton have to get a win in order to force it. So they lost to Lehman by 5 to start the day. Raudondvaris with a 21-16 win over Lehman. So the ball is in the Lithuanians' court, so to speak. And the onus is now on Princeton to get the job done if they want to advance. Damon Huffman, who eclipsed 1,000 total points scored. That's including the pro circuit, so challengers and the World Tour. So congratulations to him again for that achievement, that accomplishment. He's joined by his American boys, Henry Caruso, Austin Butler, Tyrone Nash. As for Raudondvaris Hoptrans, you know the squad. That is Uzi, Mariusz Ujupis. Hit a couple of twos in their opening win against Lehman. It was Ivaldas Jalgis, though, and he was a wrecking ball in that game. An absolute wrecking ball in that game. And he wrecked shop indeed in helping lead Raudondvaris to that win. Out comes flight mode, Modestis Kubis, and Ivo Kanivo. Ivaldas Jalgis. Raudondvaris again playing without Aurelius Bukelis. And finished 8th and 9th respectively in their last two Masters played in. Did win a title all the way back earlier this season in Marseille. and have been a power, but anybody who watches 3x3 would tell you they're not the same without the Lithuanian. Credit Ivaldis for really elevating his game, offensively especially. But they just don't pack quite as much of a punch. Doesn't mean they can't get a win here. I'm just saying. Especially if Uzi heats up. I think Kumpis could be an X factor too. His defense, his rebound, and his athleticism. And whenever Vangelis decides to start knocking down shots from long range, there he is on your screen right now. He is a sharp shooter, but has had an off last few months or so, in a bit of a slump. So one more 10-minute sprint to go, and the quarterfinals will be ready for tomorrow. Top two from each group advance, $40,000 on the line. Both of these teams will be in Hong Kong at the final next week. So no worries, they'll be playing for the big crown. Princeton, however, will have to make it out of the qualifying draw in Hong Kong. Raudondvaris, one of the direct qualifiers. Again, they've been one of the better teams on the 2024 campaign, 7th in the standings. So they'll make a little bonus money as well.
Ready to go. Ball in hand. Princeton first possession. Ready to go. It is game time.
All right. It is game time. 10 minutes on the game clock. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Now 7 to shoot for Damon Huffman. Opening possession. Caruso. No. You know, Jalgis is going to attack whenever he's got a chance. He's got the green light, and he is fouled by Austin Butler. Some contact, and I believe he is beyond the 2-point arc. The only reason that's not the worst foul, it's not a good foul, is considering the fact that Jalgis is about 50% from the free throw line this year. So he's hit or miss, and more miss than hit from the free throw line. But he can get to the bucket as good as anybody. Scored at a clip of about 7.5 points per game in the Ohm last week. He splits a pair at the stripe and at least does get Raudondvaris on the board. Huffman to the cup. Quick step from the 39-year-old. Kumpis attacking kind of wild on the drive. Right wing defense. Huffman sees lunch meat. Scrumptious. Takes advantage of Vangelis. And you can see that ball was going up as soon as he got it. Jab step, move left quickly, and pulls the trigger to give Lehman a 3-1 lead. Vangelis on the baseline. Decides to get it to Jalgis. Jalgis with a step back, pulls it on Butler, sees it go in and out as Nash will get it cleared with Caruso. Nash ball screen. Caruso picks up the dribble, and Vangelis battling with Nash will get called for Raudondvaris' first foul. Up top, Butler will get it to the left elbow. Huffman tries to whip it inside. That ball was kicked. Fresh 12-second shot clock for Princeton, who again are improbably World Tour final bound. They would have made it in because of the most pro circuit wins, but just by entering this tournament, they were able to eclipse San Juan for the 12 seed, which is still a bubble spot, having to play in the qualifying draw. But they did that by winning the Day King Challenger earlier this month. So congrats to them on that. You will take that mess somewhere else. The Lane Lord Nash with the denial. Will it lead to points? Not that time as Huffman left it short. Kumpis. He tried to get it to Ujupis, but him and Huffman getting acquainted. Speaking of getting acquainted. Swung over to flight mode. Flight mode, they double dared him. That one was online, but didn't put enough on it. Stays where it's at as Caruso. I like the matchup with Caruso and Kumpis. I think they're similar players and match up well. Athletic, quick to the ball, streaky shooters. I think Kumpis is probably a little bit better on the defensive end, but maybe Caruso a little bit better on the offensive end. Just in that head-to-head comparison. Anyway, it's a team game. The green team with the pill. And he's dishing it like a pharmacist. Huffman. For one. There's Vangelis. 2-ball. That is a welcome sight for Raudondvaris. Huffman will draw the foul, no shot, but the more confidence that Sharunas Vangelis plays with, the better they become. The less pressure there is on Jalgis and Ujupis to get buckets. Flight mode can just be flight mode. Huffman, tough drive, no good. Ujupis holds his own. Vangelis rushed that one. But he scored the last 3 now for Raudondvaris. He sticks with it. Butler now will drive. Wild shot on the spin move. Vangelis trying to harass him, but can't keep him from getting the bucket on the inside. 5-4 Princeton. Uzi, the catapult 2 attempt. And Ujupis is called for the foul. Accidentally had contact with Caruso's face. Three minutes in, round comes Caruso. Butler finally takes the handoff. Oh, this is a well-designed play. This is a design play. Genius from Princeton. I was wondering why Austin didn't leave the logo area, and that's because he was waiting for the play to develop. Well done. Time for a media timeout, 6-4. First media timeout of the game. Princeton, the team in need of a W. Otherwise, Lehman and Raudondvaris are safe, but what a great play design right there. There's going to be teams that steal that. A lot of the actions that Princeton have ran have been crisp, they've been decisive, and intent. Very little wasted actions in this Princeton offense. It's predicated on backdoor cuts, movement, selflessness. Flight mode got to the spot in enough time, but too strong, and he will deflect it. Leaves 8 seconds for Princeton to operate with. Six and a half to go. Final game of day 1 of this regular season finale. Crossover, Caruso taking it at Ujupis. That is good defense, but better offense. Not a whole lot differently that Ujupis could have played it. Just credit Caruso. Meantime, Vangelis blows a tire. Austin Butler, no, he'll miss it. Caruso will also miss it, but he had help. Little hip check called on Vangelis in the process of the shot. Another look. See, players sometimes think that they won't get whistled for a foul if their hands are straight up. But we got some smart officials. They can see when you got those hips moving too. I use that trick sometimes myself. 3-point lead, Princeton. Caruso, no. Flight mobile come around. He's got Nash in front of him. That's a foul on Huffman. It's another individual matchup that I like. Huffman, one of the tougher interior defenders at that size of, say, 6'2". But even bigs have a difficult time posting him. Jalgas! Teardrop. Get that man a Kleenex. What a finish. Oh, Huffman couldn't make it after the fake. Stays a 2-point game and a whistle on the inside. But it is Princeton leading 7-5. They will pick up a 4th foul. Raudondvaris, that is. Over to Butler. Butler going nowhere. Jalgas with the defense. Did he clear that? That's the question. Well, nobody else is questioning it, so game on. Huffman, couple of fakes, and that one in and out. Jalgas wants to give it up. Cross-court pass, Bengalis. That ball doesn't drop until it goes through the rim. Keeps that form up. 8-8. Huffman down, they take advantage. Cooper's telling, come on, get up, Damon. Come on, Damon. There's Austin Butler with a yam. Second dunk of the day for Austin Butler. I'm not shocked. Copes, yeah. Hits the 2 over Huffman. Caruso's 2, no good. Rebound goes to Vangelis. He'll come around, use the screen from Kupis. 15-footer. It goes. That counts. Basket counts. But each team assessed the foul. 3-point lead for the Lithuanians without the Lithuanian. Look at Huffman and Kumpis getting tangled up and having a discussion. You know, Huffman very opinionated. He's hardly wrong in a debate or an argument with anybody. There's a look again. Oh, who is the culprit there? Is that Huffman pulling Kumpis down? Or is that Kumpis locking arms with Huffman and pulling him up? Anyway, double foul. That bucket counted, but possession goes to Princeton. That one broken up. Good defense from Flight Mode. Somehow we'll still find Caruso, and he didn't forget to flush. Copes, crazy attempt, but he had to do something. Now he's got to stop Nash. Hazel is willing and able. Big Hazel. Jalgas on a whirlwind on the way to the basket, but he doesn't convert it. Butler would have been a big 2, but can't hit it. Hustles it. What a play there from Butler, who sets the table for the Caruso. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. That shot from Uzi is just, like Austin Butler walking to the bench and just got his hands palm up. Like, what y'all want me to do with that? How does he make a shot like that? Anyway, look at the Butler setting the table. Bon appetit. Have it your way, Caruso. And he has been having it his way. 5 dunks in this game for Princeton.
Tomorrow is the Super Sunday, the Shenzhen FIBA 3x3 World Tour quarterfinals from 3 p.m.
14-12, 3:20. Huffman, flick of the wrist, wetter. Huffman is an arsonist from beyond that 2-point arc. Again. Small sample size, I think just 50 attempts this year, but knocking them down at 42%. Subsequently, a technical assessed to Princeton, and that's why you saw that free throw. I'm not sure if it was delay of game or overt actions to the referees. In any case, technicals are technical, and it cost him a free throw attempt. Vangelis aggressive, attacking. That's the shrewdness that Raudondvaris want to see. Princeton need a win. They're going to ride the heat wave of Damon Huffman. He is on a heater, back-to-back twos in a 16-16 game. Now Huffman attacking. 5 straight for the tough man, Huffman. Kicked out to Evaldis. Jalgis steps into that one. Defended well. Nash recovers, but not in enough time to stop the twirling dervish. Caruso, no good. Get it to Huffman. They'll get it to Damon. Damon misses. Nash, foul. Another look at Damon Huffman. Back-to-back 2 balls. He's got the master stroke right now for Princeton. And Tyrone Nash could give him the lead at the line. Cannot hit it. And that is one of the more unique releases. Seeing that thing up close and personal now, I could form an opinion on it. We need to put together an all unique releases team. Who would y'all put on there? Goran Vidovic, probably Molteni, Ujupis, and now Tyrone Nash is on that list. Oh, Paul Joko. Anyway, I'll work on that list while we finish this game up. 17-17. Princeton need a dub. The Caruso is rolling. Action. Princeton lead it 19-17. Jalgis so unorthodox en route to the cup. Butler couldn't serve him that time. What a hustle though. Caruso, pass Kupis. Oh, maybe too unselfish. They were too unselfish. Gotta go up with that ball. They waste a score that would have gave them game point. And Caruso made the extra pass. I understand the unselfishness, but you gotta go up with that layup. He's played incredibly down the stretch. Caruso, that is. Just a slight misstep right there that could have put him in a better position to win this game. Princeton need the win. Gotta have it if they're going to advance. Minute and 20 to go. Jalgis, 2-ball, bomb. The Lithuanians retake the lead. Now it's Huffman. Airmails it. Nash couldn't save it. I'll have to do the math on the three-way tie scenario. So I'm completely accurate here. Let's see, 21. Raudondvaris are at 41 points. Lehman finished with 37. As Jalgis will attack, I'll get back to the numbers in a second. Kupis will miss. Caruso! Game over! 21-20. Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater. So that will give Princeton 38 points. I think they're still going to lose out on the quarters. I got to get my math together, but this is worth another look. Henry Caruso elevates and buries the two to get the win over Raudondvaris. But Raudondvaris are going to be in anyway because of their 41 points. And I do think, if my math is correct, that Princeton will not be able to move on. Let's see, 38. Let's see, 38. And Lehman also finish with 38 points. And I think by virtue of the rankings that they won't be moving on. I think Lehman's higher, they're ranked higher. So, man, that's a heartbreaker right there. That's a heartbreaker right there. Anyway, whoa. Enjoying the highlights. That was a thriller. When we come back, after the moving pictures, we will get you all set for tomorrow's quarterfinals. Start time, matchups, coming your way in 60 seconds. Enjoy the highlights. All right, so there are your pool phase results from a long day of action here in Shenzhen. Started with the qualifying draw, two group qualifying draw that began early this morning. And here we are wrapping up late in the evening hours here in Shenzhen after an action-packed day. Here's the groups. How about St. Pauli? Team of the day, if you ask me, Vienna and Paris advance. Vienna with the top seed out of that group. Actually, Princeton do advance. Excuse me, I said that they wouldn't advance. I thought Lehman would get in, but my mistake. Princeton are quarterfinal bound, and they get Amsterdam. We got Raudondvaris, Hoptrans, and Kandava, Turība in another quarter. and Vienna and Ulaanbaatar in E in the other. Action starts tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. local time. 2-point shootout final, slam dunk contest also on the schedule. Wow. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't be late. 3:30 sharp from Shenzhen here at this regular season finale.